Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So of course today we are doing another movie review, and the title of the movie is Fears. So what's Fears about? Fears is about this teenage girl whose dad is a superstar, but the dad has not been present in her life for all the 18 years, and she lives in this village where she's she's out from where the teenage girl and her mom and her grandma, they live in this village that is outside of town. So but her real dad is a superstar, and he's a well-known musician across the country. So the mom and the daughter come up with this plan of meeting up with the dad when he starts an audition for his show. And so they make all these plans, like they go to the venue for the auditions. The audition is in their village, so the dad is of course not expecting him, but the auditions attract a large crowd and they don't get a chance to get in. And so since it's the school where her mom still teaches, she figures out a way to go through to the audition room. And guess what she does? Just when the audition starts starting, she grabs the mic and attacks her dad, calling him all sorts of names. And then the girl named Matra, she is now trending online even without the auditions. So the company decides to call her to the show because she is getting lots of views, and find out if she can sing. Like, yes, the judges are like, yes, we know you can yell, but can you also sing? So yes, they decide to recruit her to the team, and she starts off singing just like her dad. She has these amazing vocals, but you know what, the dad is not yet ready to accept that he had a daughter whom he abandoned. So he gets rude every time she goes to stage and people are cheering her on. The dad is like, no, you can't sing, you are dressed poorly, you are not, all sorts of things. And so he goes, since Matra is living in the company's rooms, the dad goes to visit them with the mom, and he asks her how she has been since when they met last. And then after she mentions that she got her daughter after they had met, the dad decides to buy her off, and then she just gets out of town, which makes them quite angry because even the daughter overhears this. So they are quite angry, and they decide, so the mother decides that she should just quit and go back home. But Mantra, who is later on called Fierce becomes her stage name, she decides not to give up and just to win the show and show the dad what she's made of. So as the show continues, their relationship is totally strained. The dad does not want her to sing, he does not want her to do any sorts of interviews, and he even goes to visit the mom in the village, asking her to talk to the daughter that she's getting it all wrong. And yeah, their relationship is quite crooked. She Fierce describes the relationship as dark because they are yet to accept each other, and also the mom does not want the dad being involved in her life. But the dad, his name is Olo, so he's dating one of the judges, and so they agree to make Fierce fail. But the crowd really loves her, so she can't really quit the show. Yeah, so they continue arguing. At some point he turns out to be almost a good father, and he gives her advice while she's on stage, which makes the girlfriend quite angry. So in the house when they are arguing, the girlfriend asks her, or maybe she's your daughter, and he agrees, yeah, she is truly the daughter. And she considers this, since the company is all about views and what's trending and hashtags, she considers this to be amazing news that will push the company's views forward. Like the more the views and the trends, everything is going well. So yeah, that's her plan. And while Fierce is going to the semi-finals, she gets eliminated without any of them knowing. Like, you imagine you are on stage and someone, the host, just gets a note that says Olo is your dad, so you cannot continue singing, you cannot be a participant in the show because it's against the rules. And she gets kicked out. Like in this show, when you are kicked out, you have water raining down on you. Also, it's quite humiliating. And also she gets lots of hatred on social media, like guys don't want to see her. So, and then the boyfriend Frank, whom she got while after joining the show, ditches her, and even the past boyfriend also. So she's all alone. Even the company doesn't want to sign any label with her. It's quite hectic. So quite hectic. The only reason being because people found out who your dad is. They think you are a fraud, you are cheating, and everything else. So, and yes, she runs away, and her mom goes to look for her. Out of the frustrations, the dad discovers, even the dad is finding the daughter. He discovers that spending time with Fierce's mom has been one of the best moments in his life. So they decide to get back together and go back and look for the daughter. But as they are trying to figure things out, Olo gets hit by a car and he's in the hospital for quite a long time. And Fierce comes along. Like, she goes to sing for him at the hospital and does several visitations, and that's it. It's the movie. And what can we learn about it? Maybe chasing after what? What was he chasing after? Because he really came to realize that it was not worth chasing after money and everything else that life brought him. That his family, his daughter, they were enough for him, and he shouldn't have left him behind. What else do we learn from the show is find out who your real friends are. Like, some people only love you because you are famous, because you have a lot to offer, but when things get bad, they all run away from you. You can see Frank, you can see the ex-boyfriend, you can see people on Instagram. Like, no one wants to know about fears or her feelings or anything. Like, no one really cares about her at this moment. She's only left with her family. So maybe if you didn't know, now you know. Family really matters. And that thing that we should learn from the show, don't give up. Fierce didn't give up on her dreams. Like, even after her dad was tough on her, he kept telling her to go away and that she was not good enough. He didn't give up. Don't give up on what makes you, on what you are talented in. Love you.